It has one of the most stunning and dramatic displays of autumn splendor in the country. It's an outdoor adventureland with whitewater rafting, mountains to hike and bike through, waterfalls to chase, and a quaint downtown that keeps winning top destination awards. Welcome to Asheville, North Carolina, home to the Blue Ridge Parkway and the Biltmore Estates. Asheville is located in western North Carolina. It makes for the perfect weekend getaway. In any season, the scenery is spectacular, the people are friendly, and the activities, well, they're plentiful. Here are some of the best things to see and do during your time in Asheville, North Carolina. You might wish to get started by driving on the Blue Ridge Parkway, the U.S.'s most visited scenic highway. This 469-mile roadway begins in Virginia and meanders into North Carolina. You can stop to enjoy the scenery at the lookouts, or even hop on a trail for a hike. The main visitor center and headquarters are located in Asheville. This is a neat place to stop to learn about the history and all of the places you should go along the route. One of those places you need to visit is Craggy Gardens. Wildflowers abound there, and if you happen to visit in June, you'll love the view of the wild rhododendrons. Mount Mitchell State Park is another great place to stop while traveling the Blue Ridge. It's home to the highest mountain east of the Mississippi, which is actually accessible by car. On a clear day, you can see 85 miles away. The exquisite and enormous Biltmore Estate is a National Historic Landmark, known as America's largest home. This French Renaissance estate was home to George Vanderbilt. Its history and its stats are quite impressive. The 250-room estate has 35 bedrooms, 43 bathrooms, and an amazing 65 fireplaces. The impressive 8,000 acres of gardens were designed by the famous landscape architect Frederick Law Olmsted. He's the guy who designed Central Park. He designed the park at Niagara Falls and the Capitol grounds in D.C. There's all sorts of history here. For instance, during World War II, the Biltmore Estate stored pieces from the National Gallery of Art for safekeeping. You can learn all about the history, the architecture, and their art during a tour. You can even stay on the property if you'd like, in one of the many inns or hotels you have to choose from. In 1914, 87,000 acres of the Biltmore Estate were sold to form what's now the Pisca National Forest, one of the first national forests in the country, and home to the first forestry school in the U.S. Today, it has more than 500,000 acres of land to explore and appreciate. The views are spectacular. Lots of waterfalls, swimming holes, and hundreds of miles of trails to bike or hike. You can even find access to the Appalachian Trail. Be sure to head to Sliding Rock. It's a natural water slide, if you will. It's a flat rock extending 60 feet that empties into a 7-foot pool below. This is a popular spot, and visitors line up to take their turn sliding down this natural wonder. It's often crowded, and the water can be pretty cold, but it's totally worth it. You can get out on the water for all sorts of adventures on the French Broad River, which runs along the western edge of town. There are several companies that outfit tubing, kayaking, paddleboarding, fishing, and some pretty amazing whitewater rafting. What's better than riding the rapids? They have Class 1 to 4 rapids through a national forest. Both the view and the experience will take your breath away. Downtown Asheville is fun to explore too. Asheville has one of the most impressive collections of Art Deco architecture in the US. To appreciate those buildings and to learn about the interesting history of the city, take a self-guided tour on Asheville's Urban Trail. It's just under 2 miles. It offers 30 stops, complete with a piece of art and a bronze plaque that explains the significant event or cultural contribution of that spot to the city. It's unique, it's fascinating, and it's really fun. Did you know that Asheville is the beer capital of the Southeast? It's true. With more than 100 local beers to try, Asheville is in the top 3 in the nation for having the most microbreweries per capita. There are lots of tours you can join, walking, biking, even riding. Or you can just explore it on your own, do some taste testing. They've got some serious food too. Asheville boasts 15 farmers markets and more than 250 independent restaurants. If you're a foodie, you will love it here. The River Arts District is a cool place to check out. Located near the French Broad River, this art hub utilizes 22 former industrial and historical buildings, like a former tannery and an old cotton mill, to showcase Asheville's vibrant art scene. You can visit working studios and galleries, and even chat with the artists. All, of course, while you seek out that perfectly unique souvenir to bring home. Do you remember that song from the 90s about chasing waterfalls? The lyrics actually say, "Don't go chasing waterfalls," but we encourage you to chase them. This area is called the Land of Waterfalls, after all. So, explore a little, adventure a lot, and make some magical memories along the way in Asheville, North Carolina. Thanks for watching Shore Me Some More. If you enjoyed this video, please click to subscribe to our channel and hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to tap the notification bell so you'll be one of the first to know when we post our next story looking at the shores, outdoors, and more.